We are trying to go streaming. Um, Hopefully, I've got this working. Let me check my status. Okay, we are now live. I've got about 19 minutes, and we are streaming to Twitter and YouTube. I found it on YouTube. I've got it up and going. Yay me! I don't know if it's actually making it to Twitter or not. No, it's you'll have to click the link and go to live stream. But we now have it up and going to YouTube anyway. Say good morning, Sadeep. I'm going to come over here and figure out how to do the chat thing later. Uh, I'm now using live streams. I'm not sure where the audio is coming from there. I've got to find that. Okay, we are now live. I've got about 19 minutes. And oh, it's on. Streaming to. Okay, I know where it's coming from. I'm streaming to Twitter and YouTube. Uh, I didn't see it on Twitter, but it's the live stream says that it is. So we'll find out in just a second. Uh, I don't have this set up yet with the other media that I'm going to bring in on future broadcasts. If you've watched the earlier streams, then you know that we've had difficulties. One of my main cameras completely quit working last week for no reason. I'm going to have to rake up the money to replace it. I don't know how I'm going to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm using a wireless security camera, and I've brought it in, and I'm using that for my camera for right now. That's why my face is a little off color, because as you know, there's no real way to adjust the picture on that as far as gamma and saturation. You can, it's just not. We're not going to mess with the data. This particular camera right here does not have HDMI out, and it does not have an SDI out. It uses component, and even though it shoots HD, the component is only 480 out, so I'm not using that. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on this particular stream. I will mention that there'll be a link in the video description later to where you can go vote for me at the CEO search over to be the face for Cancun.com. It's a good gig. I desperately need the money, so please go vote for me. While you're there, if you think that that's something that you would like to do for 6 months, it pays $10,000 a month to be. It's more than being a paid tourist, because it's a lot of work, but they're billing it as being a paid tourist vacation in Cancun, and be the face for their tourist industry. It's a lot of hard work, but go read the description, make the 1 minute video, and enter and tweet the link to me, and I will go vote for you, because that's the kind of guy I am. If I don't get the job, maybe it'll go to somebody that follows me on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook, help somebody out that I know. But I do really need that job. It's the entertainment industry here in Odessa is like in really bad shape right now. When I started this 7 years ago, I was doing 300 shows a year, 340 shows a year. This year, it's been 12. I'm so far in debt, I don't know how I'll ever get out trying to keep the doors open. So I've got to find more outside work. And, anyway, I hope that explains what I'm doing. The reason I'm trying to set this up for live stream is I do a lot of work with, as you know, musicians and bands and stuff like that. And one of the things I want to do, not only to help myself and my social media, but to help them too. They need to be able to, when they're out here doing stuff, log into their Facebook or their Twitter or whatever, and stream what we're doing to their pages. And that's what one of the things that artists need to be doing. And I'm going to try to help them do it while they're out here working. So that's what all this is about. I'm also waiting on a video capture card to come in that should have been here Friday. That's another story. We talked about it in an earlier video. And hopefully I'll have it today. I'll be able to do something about replacing my Canon 70D because the warranty's been out for about 6 months, and it completely died. And it's not the batteries, it's not the SD card, it's just dead. It won't even power up. And I'm just gonna have to replace the camera. And then once I get me a new camera, I'll send this one off, and if they can fix it, great. If not, then they can mail it back to me, and I'll put it up and use it for wall art. But that's where we're at here at Red Barn Productions today. We're just trying to get things set up to where we can improve our video quality and our audio quality. The audio may be a little bit choppier. I'm not monitoring it today, as you can see, because I'm using a Blue Yeti Pro. This microphone right here is, in fact, I think you can see it, and it's picking up the room noise and stuff. I've got a little bit of a gate on it, but I don't know if it's how it sounds. But that's what we're doing. I've actually got, as you know, an X32 console over here on the table with this S16 stage box, but I've also got an X32 rack right here that's actually tied to the stage box right now, and I usually use that in a wireless lav mic. I just didn't feel like going through the trouble today. I heard this on some other streams earlier, and it was sounding pretty good, but I was using different software. Right this minute I'm using Livestream Studio. Earlier I was using OBS, and before that I was using vMix. I tried Vid Blaster, but I really didn't get where I wanted on Vid Blaster. How long have I been broadcasting now? 7 minutes. I might have enough time to import a video. Let me see if I do. Show you some of the things that we've been working on. I should have set this up before I started the well, I'll worry about that later. I want to mention, as many of you know, that I've been working for a band called Murder Monroe. They recorded a 5-track album out here earlier in the year. It's available anywhere that you can buy music online, iTunes. You can hear it on Spotify, Amazon. It's 200 sites worldwide. They made it onto the first round ballots for the 60th Annual Grammy Awards in 7 categories. We will not know until November 28th whether they got any nominations or not. So check back for that. If you'd like to know how they got on the ballot, let me know. And if enough people want to know, I'll make a video telling you how we made that happen. It can be done. If you've got ideas for things that you'd like me to talk about or cover, feel free to leave it in the comments. And if it's something that I know anything about, or it's about something that I have or whatever, I'll be glad to cover it. I don't like to do a lot of how-to videos when it comes to equipment because I don't always have time, and there's usually thousands of how-to videos on any particular thing out there on YouTube. Not always, so I'll keep that in mind if you ask me. If it's something that I have and there's not a lot of videos, then I'll be glad to make a how-to video. We've been streaming for 9 minutes now. Let me go check the comments and see if there's anybody's commented. Where did my live chat go? Nobody's in live chat. I don't know about Twitter. It says it's being streamed to Twitter, but I don't see it. Anyway, we're going to keep this short. If there's nobody got any questions or want to have a conversation, then here in about 60 seconds, I'm going to end the video. And it looks like it's actually froze up on YouTube. That may explain why it's nobody's commenting. Well, I tried, and I tried, and I tried. So, anyway, this is my tally here at Red Barn Productions. It's Monday here. It may be Tuesday where you are. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, I hope y'all have an awesome week. I'm going to get out of here and call the post office and try to just have some fun today and try to stay awake until I figure out where my video capture card got off to. So, well, this is scheduled to run a little bit longer. I should figure out how to stop it. Oh, well. I think I can do it this way. Say bye, everybody.